friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach and I'm on the WW or the Weight Watchers Blue Plan. It is another weekly meal prep. You guys, I'm so excited about these 3 recipes. I have breakfast, lunch, and a sweet treat. So if you're excited, give this video a big, huge thumbs up. And don't forget if you're new or you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell next to it so you never miss a single video. We meal prep every single Monday, so you don't want to miss out. Check out the description box down below where you're going to find all of today's recipes on my recipe website, as well as nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories to help you reach your health goals. Whether you're on WW or not, you really should know how many calories and macronutrients you should be eating every day. I also offer 30 and 60-minute one-on-one coaching. If you want just a little bit more individualized support, you can find my nutrition coaching website down in that description box. Links, discount codes to all of my favorite things, and my Facebook group. Head on over and join us. We just started a May challenge. It's been fun, it's been challenging, and we'd love to have you join us, so head on over and take part in my Facebook group. So let's jump into this week's meal prep. For breakfast this week, I'm making biscuit and gravy casserole. I love biscuits and gravy. They're very high in calories and points, hard to portion out, but with this casserole, that makes portioning out super easy. So what you're going to need, of course, is some eggs, light 3-cheese blend. I'm using the Jimmy Dean fully cooked turkey sausage crumbles. These just make it easy. They're already pre-cooked. They're low in points, low in calories, and they're really, really delicious. You'll also need a can of biscuits, just a 7.5 ounce can, light butter of your choice, oregano, paprika, garlic powder, salt and pepper, whole milk, all-purpose flour, and then 1% milk. If you don't use pre-cooked sausage, you'll want to cook up your sausage and drain all of the grease. But since I'm using the Jimmy Dean pre-cooked turkey sausage crumbles, I have a pretty good sized saucepan here. I'm going to add 2.5 cups of whole milk, 2 tablespoons of flour, and 1 tablespoon of light butter. We're going to warm this over medium heat, continuously stirring until thickened. This is the gravy of our biscuits and gravy. All right, our milk mixture is nice and thickened up, so we're just going to remove it from the heat. I'm going to add my sausage to the milk mixture here once I've removed it from the heat and just stir those in. I'm just going to let it sit here while we start putting together the casserole. We're going to spray a 9x13 baking dish with some nonstick cooking. Go ahead, open up your can of biscuits. This, I have to say, is my least favorite part. It always scares me. I'm going to use some kitchen shears and just cut these into 6 smaller pieces and layer half of them, or 5 biscuits worth, in the bottom of the baking dish. We're going to crack 6 eggs into a small bowl. To the 6 eggs, I'm going to add half of a cup of the low-fat milk, and then we're going to add our spices, starting with some garlic powder, paprika, oregano, pepper, and salt, and whisk together until everything is mixed. Now we're going to pour that egg mixture right on top of the cut biscuit pieces. Pour over the sausage gravy. We're going to cut up the remaining 5 biscuits into 6 pieces and put those right on top of that sausage gravy. And then we're going to top it with the 1 cup of light shredded cheese. We're going to bake the casserole in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 to 45 minutes, or until the eggs are set, and we want to make sure the biscuits are golden brown. The biscuits and gravy casserole just came out of the oven. Look at how incredible this looks. It rose a ton between the biscuits and the eggs. It smells So delicious. So let's go over serving size, points, and calories. It makes 12 servings total, so it's a pretty good size serving. It is only 4 points on the blue and purple plan, 6 on the green, and 180 calories per serving. You could even have 2 servings if you were looking for a little bit heavier breakfast, but this is going to be so good paired with some fruit. For lunch this week, I'm making sticky sesame chicken and broccoli. You could pair this with rice. I think all I'm going to do is either eat it by itself, or I might put it in a lettuce wrap and make an Asian lettuce wrap with the mixture. I'm really excited for this. It sounds incredible. So of course you're going to need some chicken. I just have the chicken tenderloins from Costco. Some olive oil, avocado oil, whatever you have on hand, broccoli, and an egg. And then for the sticky sesame sauce, you're going to need cornstarch, honey, rice vinegar, sesame oil, sesame seeds, and crushed red pepper chili flakes. Brown sugar alternative, always I use the LAKANTO. I will link it down below with a discount. Ginger, orange juice, soy sauce, and minced garlic. In a medium-sized saucepan, you can see that I've added my 1 tablespoon of honey. I just went ahead and weighed that out on my food scale. I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of water, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper chili flakes, about 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds. This is all I have left. Oh, sad day, so I'm going to put those in. 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of orange juice, 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, a teaspoon of ginger, 2 tablespoons of the LAKANTO brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and a heaping teaspoon of minced garlic. Over medium heat, we're going to bring this mixture to a boil. We want it to thicken up, and it should thicken rather quickly with that cornstarch. So make sure that you are stirring constantly. Once it's thickened up, we'll remove it from the heat. While the sauce is cooking, I added my broccoli to this steamer basket. I bought this from a Pampered Chef consultant. I don't know if it's still available. I've had it for 1,000 years, but I'm going to fill it with water and pop it in the microwave and just steam up my broccoli. Our sauce is thickening up. You can see how much thicker this is. Again, once we have it to the desired consistency, we're just going to remove it from the heat and set it aside. I'm going to cut up the tenderloins into chunks and then put them here in a big gallon-sized Ziploc bag so that I can add all of the coating to the chicken before we cook it up. Now I'm going to pat dry the chicken before I put it into the Ziploc bag. To the chicken, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch, and then I'm just going to seal her up and toss just to coat the chicken. I'm going to beat together 1 egg, pour that into the bag with the chicken, and shake it up to make sure that egg coats all of the chicken as well. Added a tablespoon of avocado oil to a skillet. I'm gonna let that warm up and we'll add the chicken. I also removed the broccoli from the microwave. I did cook it a little al dente, so it is still a little bit hard. It'll finish the cooking process when we put together the dish. The chicken is cooked all the way through and is a little brown and crispy. We're going to add in the broccoli. I probably should have used a bigger pan. Okay, we're now officially in a bigger pan. So we're just going to allow the chicken and the broccoli to cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. After the broccoli and chicken is warmed through, again, another 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to add in the best part of the meal, which is the sticky sesame sauce, and allow it just to simmer on the stove for another minute or so. It smells incredible. Very much that sweet spicy, which I am so excited about. So as soon as this is warmed through, we'll package it up for storage for the week and go over calories and points. Here is our sticky sesame chicken and broccoli. I'm stoked to have for lunch this week. Again, you could add it to some rice, cauliflower rice. You can roll it up in a lettuce wrap. I think that's what I'm going to do just to save on some extra points in calories and get in a little bit more veggie. This whole container is only 4 servings, so you get quite a large serving. It is 4 points on the blue and purple plan and 5 on green, just because you do have to count for chicken, 280 calories. Snack this week, I'm making chia pudding, raspberry chia pudding. I love chia pudding. I don't make it very often. It's very good for you. Lots of good healthy fats and protein, and it's just going to make a quick, easy, on-the-go snack, and it is a total of 5 ingredients, which is even better. So I'm going to be doing raspberries. So I have these frozen organic raspberries from Trader Joe's. You could really use any fruit. You could even add nuts, granola, chocolate compote, whatever you'd like to your chia pudding, but raspberry sounds really good. You're also going to need vanilla extract, maple syrup or honey, your preference, chia seeds, of course, and some 1% or some low-fat milk. It's very easy to make the chia pudding. We're going to do it in a large batch and then divide it into individual serving size jars. So I'm going to add 2.5 cups of low-fat or 1% milk, 3/4 of a cup of chia seeds, 3 tablespoons maple syrup, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And then we're just going to mix this together. So I went ahead and pulled out 5 ball jars. You're going to need about a medium-sized jar. As we're filling these, we'll keep stirring. We wanna make sure that the chia seeds don't just all settle to the top of the mixture. I have a 1 cup here. I'm going to start with about 1/2 cup of the chia mixture per jar. My goal is to get 5 servings out of this batch. So that's 1/2 cup or so per jar, and I'm just going to divide the remaining mixture amongst all 5 jars. And now I'm going to add some organic raspberries to all of the jars. You can do as much or as little as you'd like. I went ahead and used the entire bag of frozen raspberries between the 5 chia puddings. These look so delicious. So I'm just going to pop the lid back on the jars. They do need to be stored in an airtight container, and they can be stored in the refrigerator for about 5 days. And here are our 5 raspberry chia puddings. These do need to go into the refrigerator for about 6 hours before serving. So let's go over points and calories. I'm using this as a dessert because I think between the pudding texture as well as those yummy raspberries, this will be a really good snack or dessert. Each one of these jars is 5 points on all plans, so not bad at all considering you're getting in some healthy fat, some good quality protein, and 210 calories per jar. Thank you for joining me on another weekly WW Meal Prep. I hope you enjoyed seeing all 3 recipes. I'm excited for these all week long. A Asian inspired lunch and biscuits and gravy, yes please. So if you enjoyed all 3 recipes, give it a big huge thumbs up. And if you're new or you haven't yet subscribed, I'd love to have you here. Hit the subscribe button, ring the bell next to it so you never miss a meal prep or any other video. I do upload at least 5 days a week, so you don't want to miss out. Don't forget to check out the description box for my recipe website, nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things, and of course my Facebook group. Again, come join us for the challenge or just join the community. It's a really fun and supportive place to be. Thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me. Happy Monday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.